Hi everyone, here is Miss Sharon, and welcome to another spoken learning Facebook Meet. I hope that you're having a nice day, and let's begin with today's topic. But before we start, please don't forget that at Spoken Learning we provide private lessons, okay? And we teach children and adults starting 3 years old and up. So if you want to learn Spanish or you want to get better at it or you just want to practice a lot, you can call us to schedule a trial lesson. Please call or text 832-413-3166 so you can schedule one of the lessons. And don't forget that in here we have a lot of native speakers that also are teachers and we can help you achieve your goals regarding the language. So let's start with today's topic. We will be talking about adjetivos, comparativos, y superlativos, okay? These are very similar to the ones in English, but they are not the same thing. Okay, so let's start. Before we start, I want to give a brief review on what is one, okay? So the first one will be adjetivos comparativos. And these ones are the ones that we use in order to make a comparison in between one noun and another noun, okay? And then we have the adjective superlativo, okay? Los superlativos. These ones are the ones that we use whenever we are trying to make a comparison, but we are making an emphasis on some characteristic that the thing may have. So remember, comparativo is just to compare, okay? And the other one, superlativo, is the one that we use to compare and to make a point on some quality. We have different constructions whenever we have the comparativos, okay? So in here we have three different constructions. We use the words más or menos, which is more or than less. Then we use the adjective that we want to compare, okay, or the adverb, and then we use que, okay. Que is very important when we are making a comparison. So what we do is just to write or to say something is more or less than other something. A more or less than B, ¿ok? For example, mi amiga es más inteligente que yo. My friend is more intelligent than I am. You know? And that's how we are going to be creating different comparisons. For example, el vaso o la taza es más chica que el vaso, okay? We have two different things and we are just saying that something is more something than the other one. Then we have tan, adjective, and como, okay? The same thing. In this case, we use them mostly to make like the comparison, but not as something is more than, but to compare two things as equal. Okay, for example, la película era tan interesante como el libro. The movie was as interesting as the book. Okay, or you can say, la taza es tan grande como el vaso. And we are saying that they are kind of equal, but not the same thing. Okay. And then the last one would be tanto, tanta, tantos, tantas, depending on on the quantity and the genre that you're talking about. Then we add a substantive and then we add como again. For example, en mi casa hay tantos libros como juegos de mesa. It's like saying, in my house there are as many books as, how do you say juegos de mesa? As party games or no, not table games, but like, yeah, the games that we play when we are on reunions with our friends. So we would say, en mi casa hay tantos libros como juegos de mesa. I have the same amount of books than games in my house, or something like that. So we are also comparing something, but we are not saying that something is more than this or more than that. We're just comparing them again as equals. Okay? And then, how do we construct the superlatives? Remember, the superlatives are the ones that we use to compare one specific characteristic, okay? So we have two different ways, and these ones are the relativos and the absolutos, okay? Superlativos relativos y superlativos absolutos. So with the relativos, we use the articles in Spanish, then we use más o menos, then we add the adjective, and then we say de. Okay? For example, in this case, we are not comparing like A and B, you know? We just are saying that something is more than this or something is less than this. For example, Sofía es la más joven de su curso. Sofía is the youngest on her course. So we can change it to, I don't know, Sofía es la más inteligente de su curso. We're saying that she's the most out of something or somewhere, okay? But we are not comparing like with A and B. We're not saying that Sofía es tan inteligente como María or Sofía es más inteligente que María, okay? We are just saying that she is the most something. And then when we're going to the absolutos, okay, we use these ones to just express that something is like super something. I would like to say that we used to, yeah, we're used to make these sentences whenever we're trying to express our feel. Like, for example, in here it says estoy contentísima. Like when we're trying to express how much are we feeling something, you know? I think that is like the best way to use it. Obviously, we can also say this sorry, we can also use this construction in order to describe a thing. For example, la taza está grandísima, it's super big. Or el vaso is super hot, no? El vaso está calentísimo. You know, depending, but I think that we use this one more when we want to just express that something is a lot, you know? So, estoy contentísima, I am super happy. Estoy tristísima, I am super sad. And we can go on, but that's not the case. Okay, so I hope that this topic has been interesting and helpful for you. Please don't forget that at Spoken Learning we provide private lessons and we teach children and adults. So if you want to get better at your Spanish, you can call or text 832-413-3166 in order to schedule a lesson with us. So that will be it for today. I hope that you can use this in your life, in your Spanish learning, and that will be it. I hope that you have a nice day. See you next time.